Welcome back, guys. We're continuing with this question, which is quite tedious because everything here is about proving. We know so far from 11.1 here that B1 is equal to T3, and while proving that, we actually established that actually angle B1 is also equal to angle A, which is equal to T3. So we can do that. B1 is A by tan chord, which is equals to T3 corresponding. This also tan chord should be A. And also isosceles here, we've got an isosceles triangle, so those should also be the same. We also established then that T3 is equal to T2 as we were proving the fact that TBEC is cyclic. Okay, so because we've done this, guys, we have every right to use this because we have proved it. We have every right to use it in the questions that are coming after this. So that is what we're going to do. You can see, prove that ET bisects BTC. So BTC, we must prove that this thing bisects. In other words, we must prove T3 is equal to T2. And we have proven this already. You can see why it is 2 marks. So we're going to go ahead and say by 11.2 above because we have proven it. We established that, well, or we can just say T3 is equal to T2. This is proven, or this is proved, okay? Thus, okay, TE bisects T, or B rather, TC. That's it. We don't really have to do much work because we did much work in the previous questions. We are just going to use that result. So that is what we know, or actually, so we don't need to write that one because we knew it already. Let's go into this question here, 11.4. If it is given that TB is a tangent, so this line here is a tangent to the circle through B, the circle passes through here, and F, and through here, and E, then goes somewhere there. So we can just have a rough sketch to get an idea of what is going on. Of course, my drawing will not really be accurate, but this gives me a picture. The picture that I have here is that actually I've got a tangent now and a chord. So I've got, if you remember now, BF becomes a chord. So I've got a tangent here, and FE also becomes a chord, but we are not told anything about CE being a chord, okay? So we are not even going to think about entertaining that. So what I have rather, or what I like about this is the fact that it tells me right away with this assumption that B2 is actually E2. So in answering this question here, 11.4, the first thing that I'm going to start with is use the information, the new information that they're giving me. Okay, so I will establish here that B2 is actually E2, and this is tan chord. That's it. Right? They can't ask me questions because they gave me the information. What is my aim, guys? My aim is to show that TB here is equal to TC. So that is the aim. The aim, I want to show that TC, okay, that's not the aim, rather, that is the required to prove statement. My apologies. So the required to prove statement, RTP, is that TB is equal to TC. Now, what is my aim? In other words, how do I get there? Well, I can simply show that C2 is B2. That's it. And so I would have proven that. So how do I go about this? Well, guys, it is not that much of a hassle. The first thing that I'm going to do here is to actually see that I try and express C2 in terms of an angle which maybe relates to my B2 or something of that nature. So I'm gonna do that. And remember, now we've got this thing here, okay? So check something here. Um, I hope you're with me.